what was your biggest takeaway there? Either with Max, was there someone else in the field that really stood out to you as the PGA Championship is next week too?
My biggest takeaway, I just enjoyed seeing the PGA Tour pros just freeze to death all weekend. That was nice. These guys usually in sunny spots. I'm the one freezing to death, so that was nice to see. But no, I mean, I think my biggest takeaway is definitely, Max Homa just turning into just a really, really solid player who should be thrown out when we're talking about top 20 players in the world and considering them for winners and big events. I mean, tee to green, very, very solid. You look at between him and Keegan Bradley, and look, Keegan Bradley is a major championship winner, so we're throwing Max Homa in pretty good company here. But you look at the difference, and they're both really good ball strikers. Keegan's still a great ball striker, but Max Homa's complete. Max Homa's a complete player. Around the green, saved them down the stretch, putting, making 12-foot birdies down the stretch. He can do it all. He can do things that Keegan Bradley can't do. And Bradley's still great tee to green too, but his around the green game just is not as strong. It's never been a good part of his game. Neither is the putter. So Max Homa turning into a complete top 20 player. It's really cool to see. A lot of self-belief in that player and someone you need to keep an eye on for the major championships. He will break through eventually. I'm not saying he's going to win necessarily, but he's going to compete. And, for top 20 odds or even just as an outright in the longer shots, you got to keep an eye on Max Homa for big events going forward.
Also, like I've started noticing now, like buzz is building for Rory ahead of next week's PGA Championship, Geoff. Like second straight top 5 finish. He hasn't won a major since 2014, which is kind of wild, but like his 68 on Saturday and Sunday was better than just one other player in the field, and that was Cam Young.
I mean, I got sucked into Rory at Augusta too. And like, if we're talking about DFS and just performance, it's fine. It's great. But like, it's kind of just the same old story with Rory, right? Like, look at what Jon Rahm did the week before in a weak field. Came in, he blew the doors off. Rory just like that slow start again. So is he going to figure it out eventually? Probably. Do I want to bet him necessarily over guys who are like, just bigger than him in odds? Because his odds, unfortunately, have dropped. So it's kind of a two-way street with Rory. Do I think the win is coming? Yes. Do I like the fact that his odds are now getting shorter? Not really, because there's players behind him like Patrick Cantlay at better odds who win. Who literally go out there and win and have like 3 wins over the last 8 months. So yeah, Rory's nice to talk about. I really do think like, eventually he'll strike in the majors again, but his success rate at these big events just has not been good enough for us to be investing long-term in the outright market. So yeah, Rory is, he's playing well. Maybe the Open Championship is where you want to keep your eye on with St. Andrews. That's kind of got a little bit of narrative to it too. Remember the last time it was played there, Rory had to miss because of injury. So I don't know. I think there's better value out there for the PGA Championship right now, but Rory definitely someone who, the breakthrough at the major will come soon. It's just we don't really want plus 1,400 on him. We'd rather get like plus 2,000 or better.